Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thanks so much for dropping by this video. So I've been looking at Neo-Advaita, the essence of Neo-Advaita, and this isn't just my definition. This is scholars have really came up with the term and even have defined it. The definition of Neo-Advaita is not focusing on the preparatory practices or the preparations needed for self-inquiry. But maybe this will be my contribution to Advaita Vedanta scholarship. There's also something and this whole channel has been about what a mess Neo-Advaita is. And that really what it is it's a religion based around self-inquiry that just excludes so much. But there's something even nastier than Neo-Advaita, and that's what I'm calling Neo-Neo-Advaita, which is just the absolute absurd teaching that since you are the self, there's nothing to do. No effort, no practice, you are that. To quote Sailor Bob Adamson, who to my view is the perfect example of Neo-Neo-Advaita, no practice, there's nothing to do, you are that, full stop. And that's it. So no path, no effort. Neo-Neo-Advaita is just a lot of no's. Like, don't do this, don't do that. So of course this is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. And it works for some people. Ramana Maharshi spoke about rightness, and he spoke about grace, and specifically he said, with the grace of an awakened being can just through their glance is purifying. And he likened it to coal. Hello, Muji Lover. That's hilarious. Someone just wrote, hello, Muji Lover. This whole channel a lot of this channel is actually criticizing Muji. So I think you have a little misunderstanding. What? Oh, okay. It was a joke. So, Ramana Maharshi said that there's basically, in essence, 3 grades of spiritual aspirants. There are those who are like gunpowder. There are those who are like coal. And there are those who are like, oh gosh, I think it's wood. I can't remember, but charcoal. Upon putting the fire, that's it. Gunpowder. Oh my gosh, this is the worst video ever. Gunpowder, coal, and wood, or something like that. You put the fire to gunpowder, boom. You put a fire to charcoal, and it takes some time to heat up and catch, but it catches pretty quickly. You put fire to wood, and it takes some time before it catches. So, the no path works for those who are totally ripe. They can just hear it once and be done. And that's a very small minority. But Neo-Neo-Advaita teachers, that's all they teach. They teach it to everyone, and they teach it to the masses. And not only that, hilariously enough, and this is the irony of Neo-Advaita, they teach it over and over and over again, which basically proves that what they're teaching isn't true. If what they were teaching was true, they would just say it once and everyone would wake the blankety blank up. But it doesn't happen. What you have is people going to these satsangs over and over and over, and then you have people starting to parrot the language without actually having the realization. So this happened to a guy named John Wheeler, who actually he went to see Sailor Bob and he thought he woke up. In essence, and this is by his own admission, in essence what happened is he just started parroting the language. He wrote 3 books and started to develop quite a following, and then realized that he wasn't actually awake and that what he was teaching wasn't really the real deal. And he took his books off the market and took his website down, and I salute his integrity. And there are people to this day who are like, John Wheeler is like he's the shit, like John Wheeler like nailed it. And well, welcome to the modern satsang movement. So keep your eye out for Neo-Advaita, which tells everyone to practice self-inquiry, but even more importantly, watch out for Neo-Neo-Advaita, which tells people not to not do anything. It tells that to everyone. Someone wrote, ironically, even Mooji gets angry with his own followers who have been devoted to him for years. Yeah, I've seen this happen in Neo-Advaita circles. Is when the teacher's not able, when the teacher's there to lead the student to realization, right, to liberation, to the point where they don't need a teacher anymore. That doesn't happen in Neo-Advaita, or especially in Neo-Neo-Advaita. And the thing about Neo-Neo-Advaita, the way you can spot them is they just talk. There's no spaciousness. There's no sense of presence. There's just, nonstop talking. So, thanks so much for dropping by. And thank you so much, Kevin, for your Mooji lover. Well, I love that Mooji has woken me up in the sense that he's helped me realize that that commercial spirituality is all nonsense. If it's commercial, it's nonsense. And that 99.9% of spiritual stuff out there is just complete nonsense, or mostly not, more nonsense than not. Mooji has some great ideas. It's not like Mooji's the devil. He's just deluded, teaching, just highly deluded, teaching some very pure high ideas. Oh, thanks, Kevin. I will keep doing it. Take care, dear ones. The truth is out there and in there. Much love.